And we're live.
We're live?
Yeah.
I never believe you.
Why not?
I don't know.
Need to be more
I don't
trusting.
I don't have a good reason. I just don't.
What? Okay. All the links are out. Okay. Head over to the drill center.
Oh, the audience got the flag.
Specifically, Luigi is holding it.
Yeah! Let's go!
An important thing from Frankie, huh? Wow, that guy even writes in duh instead of the. You fucking what?
Again? You need to confront your wife.
Either glue those things to your heads or get some other symbol. Wear it around your neck or something. Wasn't it over here? Or did they change the location?
Of what?
The ring. Thought it was over here.
The ring?
Yeah.
Oh! I don't remember.
I thought it was over here, but...
They added a character who gives you hints about where the...
I'll find it myself.
Hello, Helia. Welcome to the start. Also, I too hope that this affects the next release, but it probably will.
Yeah. I
You see, where you done fucked up is that it's in the water.
Well, I can't help you there. Alright. Where the fuck is it?
Hey, Bucks.
Oh. There it is. Yeah, they definitely changed that location. That's a tricky spot. You see it?
No.
Look at the right below my coin count.
Oh, I see it. Huh.
Yeah, they. Wow.
It is in an accessible location. How the fuck did he get it there?
What was Frank doing up here? He lost the ring right there.
He got spooked and tossed it.
Spooked by what?
A bird?
Your reward is the ability to spend more money on your stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back, by the way.
Hi, back.
You.
Hey. How have you been, Harain?
I'm doing alright.
Holy Mystica Keel Mango. I think I have 2 of those things. Just wanted to see how far he could throw his ring. He better not have intentionally thrown it.
Maybe he's questioning his marriage, that's why he threw it. He's like, I'm not sure if I want this. I'm just gonna throw it up here.
Well, don't make it my problem.
Then he decides he wants it back so he don't get in trouble. I don't know, it's complicated. Oh yeah, you beat Smorg, didn't you?
Yep.
Are you still in chapter 4, Harain?
I finished it. I'm in chapter 5.
Oh, okay. Oh, I told Red that I finished Pre-Hooktail last night.
Yeah, damn it. Okay.
Heal with the mushroom.
Yeah.
Use one of your mini mushrooms.
Oh no, the 5-point item being used to heal like it's supposed to do. Whatever shall this rich bastard do?
Hey, that mushroom is special. That mushroom is special, that's why.
Alright, time to take a 3-day trip just for one trouble.
Or take a pipe.
Ike
Unless it's
doesn't
someone
go
on the
into
train.
the train.
Oh, it's someone on the train. Well, shit.
I wish there was an option of just enter the train without leaving to Boxley Heights. Yeah, I'm right before Chapter 7, just doing up some troubles, and then we'll get started with that.
I was gonna say, you can't skip that? I thought you could. Like, skip the animation, or...
Yeah. You took a 3-day train trip for 40 coins? Get over it, or I hate trouble. Get over it. You know, I never really take the time to talk to the extra passengers. Okay, this guy doesn't have a name. Might as well while we're here.
Jesus, kid, go play with Legos.
He doesn't have a name either. Yeah, sorry to hear that. This guy is still here. Have you tried turning sideways?
You can fit through those bars?
I think he's bullshitting. That door's... He's not too wide for that door.
The...
Well, nothing too interesting with the new passengers, but it's nice that they repopulate it. Now, Kubella, we're gonna sleep for 3 days. Oh, you can just skip right to Partially Heights. That's nice. Yeah, you always get room 5. No one ever takes up the ghost room, and Hefty stays in his room the whole time. I haven't noticed enemies having more badges than vanilla so far, but I haven't done a full pit run yet. It does seem like a lot more than usual. Honestly, enemies with badges should be a lot more common. All the way back to Glitzville. Thankfully, we can just do this. Multi-bounce, rally wing, multi-bounce. We'll do that much later.
And I'm back.
Yo. Sure you did. Uh-huh.
I don't think Red's doing the fight right now.
Yeah, no, I just passed Mush because he's just out in the hall.
Oh, hi, Mush. Nice to see him for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah. Where did he go in the original?
To train. I mean, 2 Mega Rush Ps on Yoshi, yeah, no, it's fucking disgusting.
The shit you can do to Yoshi. Ugh.
War crimes. And not war crimes to Yoshi, committing war crimes with Yoshi.
Hey, Patrick, wanna commit some war crimes?
Oh boy, do I! The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Didn't really miss anything, just doing some troubles.
Red's in trouble.
No. Wah. Go to the sheriff. Makes a briefcase still the same. Yeah, I forget what that is. Actually, if you know it, could you write it down so I don't have to go all over the place?
Is YOURMOM.
I don't think that's the code. Because it's a bunch of numbers.
2625.
Thank you.
Uh, 4269.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 1, 1. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Incoming!
It's still here! Safe and sound. Yeah, it is. Gentlemen. Ba, 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 ba.
This is a nationwide alert. Anton Ball Deluxe is $74.99 on Steam.
This is a nationwide alert. Red spy in the base.
Wait. Completely forgot where I was going.
Clearly to go get the spaghetti. Hello, Kamen Rider.
Spaghetti. Yeah, I know, I was in Glitzville. I just, I don't know, autopiloted my way into Poshley Heights.
It's where Red wanted to be.
No.
Red's very posh. Yoshi fucking teleported.
I mean, all your partners can teleport.
But he just, like, did it while Mario walked around to the other side, and Yoshi was like, fucking feeble mortal. Yes, I know who Super Mario T is.
Occasionally watch his stuff, but not frequently. Okay.
Fool, I've already counted the chairs in your house. What the fuck?
How does he know how he's been in Flurry's house? Like,
He likes doing breaking and entering in celebrities' houses. I mean, Super Mario T can have whatever opinion he wants. I just don't have to agree with him.
hottest dog. Hey, this mouse guy's been harassing me with this hot sauce for 3 days now.
Xavier Berry says, "Can't believe it took me popping into the stream to realize I've watched all your retrospectives and hadn't subscribed yet. Keep doing your thing, homie."
Thank you.
Hot sauce plus hot dog is a new recipe?
Oh, really? Well, might as well.
Well, now I need to know about the hottest dog. And there should be a trouble to give it to the fucking Bulb.
He just disintegrates.
Kill him into an infinite pile of dried bouquets.
Uh.
I don't know, Red. We need to see the hottest dog now.
I'm gonna.
I feel like that's a different kind of mistake.
It's spicy mistake. Imagine it tastes like shit and sets your mouth on fire.
A new recipe to make, like, a super honey syrup or whatever the fuck it was called. And then you mix it with the hot sauce.
Nitro honey syrup.
Yeah, nitro honey syrup mixed with the hot sauce. Make a weapon of mass destruction.
Oh, you can just select the two on the menu immediately instead of...
Yeah, it's crazy. Honestly, I don't even think there needs to be a separate menu for one or two items.
Yeah. Why are you doing all this just to put hot sauce on the hot dog? I only came here because I couldn't open the bottle.
Again, Arlo can say things that I agree with and that I disagree with, but people have opinions and I don't have to agree with them. Charges you? It's a healing item that charges you!
Huh.
No!
I'll save that for Yoshi.
Hey, Yoshi, consume.
Is it unethical giving a child very hot sauce?
You could use charge in the same turn by feeding it to somebody with this, but with the other person.
Oh, jeez.
You could have people do 2 charges in one turn. I mean, I guess, but, like, still.
I use that in a strategy a lot of times, especially with double dip.
Excellent time. Actually, I knew about this for, like, hours. Where the fuck were you?
Hey, did you like the cooking in Color Splash? It was fun.
I mean, if you're talking about the steak,
Like, the cooking minigames leading there, and then the steak prep, and yeah, no, it was...
Hmm?
It was a fun segment. I liked the peach baking segment in 64, I liked the potion mixing segment here, and I liked that one. Honestly, it was actually rather refreshing to get the cooking shtick back.
and just casually bringing it back.
The twist that Larry was the special passenger was great.
Yeah.
The VIP.
I like that.
Alright. Off the chapter 7.
I will not have a hard time praising any of the Paper Mario games besides Sticker Star, and I will still have some things to praise for that game.
I mean, I won't have a hard time saying the soundtrack's good. And that the
Yeah.
Unique Mansion is a good level.
It's just you run out pretty quickly. Oh, no. Smorg is a better train battle than Larry, but Larry's got some cool ideas.
As I said in the review, Larry would be a really good fight with Thousand Year Doors mechanics. Shoots the moon? You mean shoots two of the moon?
No, we're shooting the moon. Bang!
Fucking Luigi's Man.
But I'm gonna go higher! I'm gonna shoot the moon!
You like that, Obama?
I pissed on the moon, you idiot! Mario shoots the moon with his laser piss. Yeah! A super laser piss!
Mario, you really need to drink more water.
I wouldn't be able to piss if I didn't drink the water. Drinking water more makes you piss more, Luigi. Think!
Yeah, it doesn't make you piss lasers.
Neither does not drinking water. I don't think you understand biology. Mr. L is real is informing you missed an invisible block with double dip P.
How am I supposed to play? See it, it's invisible.
With mouse.
Really want me to bring out the worst character? Jeez.
In the overworld? I wonder if they're gonna have a separate battle theme for the snowy area of Chapter 7 and the X-Naut base.
Well, listening to this, it doesn't sound similar to the X-Naut base, so it doesn't sound like something that'd be on the moon either, so I assume it'd be different.
They just don't usually do that in the remake. Hooktail's Castle did, but it used the standard battle theme for the rest of the chapters, so it only introduced one new battle theme anyway. I mean, you could tell us, you could not. We'll find out soon anyway. I don't really care either way, honestly. She's an item radar that can lightly tap enemies.
They made the shine sprite more visible.
Da, 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 do. I forgot that the bird in chapter 4, the parrot, if you talk to him a few times after spooking him, says shine yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anything else in this room? No.
They added the ability to refight the Shadow Queen by just walking up to Peach in the overworld and smacking her with a hammer. Actually, boss refights would be a good mechanic to have added to Thousand Year Door.
Yeah.
Especially given, they did that with Origami King.
They could easily have a battle master to do it.
Yeah, they could have the Battlemaster do it. They could put it in the fucking game room. They could attach it to some new sewer area. There's a lot of ways to do it.
We could wish for some DLC or a package.
I don't know if I want DLC for a remake.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, no, they could have done it in the Blitz Pit with the exhibition match.
Yeah, we could have a pack.
I would refight Grubba.
Yeah, I figured the only boss refights would be the ones that you can just refight. And also, I don't imagine you can refight Bonetail. You couldn't in the original.
No, you can't.
Oh, you've gone to the bottom of the pit twice in one run box?
Yes, I have.
Why?
Because I felt like it.
I guess. Something else becomes a new super boss in the pit once you beat Bonetail? I'm not even sure if that's a joke.
Do not elaborate.
The fuck? Oh god, it's like Super Paper Mario, Red.
Except less tedious.
What are your thoughts on the secret ending in Origami King? It's a cute 100% reward, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm glad it doesn't retcon the ending or anything. That would be lame.
Yeah.
Color Splash, it worked fine. But, if they did that shit with Olivia's sacrifice, it'd be really dumb.
Yeah.
Once you beat the pit, the move will allow you to skip to floor fucking blocked by YouTube's stupid-ass AI, or appearance, floor 50 for 300 coins.
Oh, it costs money to skip to 50, okay. That's, I guess, a little better than just letting you.
Yes. really want to explore this anymore, though. I think we'll see.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're giving too much information.
I think just knowing there is, in fact, a reason to go back to the pit a second time is enough. I think the Glitz Pit in general should have been harder on redo.
Like, they should, like, you know, rearrange, you know, the fighters and have them each be stronger. And I want King K in the Major League.
All the Glitz Pit fighters have badges.
Yeah.
Stealing a badge invalidates you from the match.
Listen, son, I want you to never steal badges.
Even better, they make a new Paper Mario game, but they make its combat on the same difficulty as Super.
Maybe don't.
Fucking 99 star points.
And you have a partner, and your partner is an Amazing Daisy. And every boss has 30 HP.
Thanks. Look at. Paper Luigi and the Marvelous Compass would make a genuinely good Paper Mario game. Okay. To die like Super. It's fine. Opinions.
Alright, what should we level up
That
BP?
thing is vague? Weird. What should I level up BP? I've been thinking about after Chapter 5 going to Chet Rippo and then exchanging my FP level up for BP.
Ooh, A-list the star.
Nice. And just, you know, if I just equip an FP plus instead.
I ain't ever gonna just put that on. There's not really much of a point to changing it.
Well, no, it's so that I can take it off if I wanted to for more BP.
Alright, let's see.
Leveling up BP is arguably better than ever leveling up HP or FP if you just use the badge. Have I played the original game? Many times. I think the story is good, but I definitely don't think it feels un-Mario. It just goes into areas Mario doesn't usually try to.
Wait, what's good?
The story in Super Paper Mario.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have played it on my completely legit Nintendo GameCube because I've had it since I was a kid. Don Pianta was originally going to be a big Monty Mole. Glad he wasn't. I mean, like, a Monty Mole Mafia still sounds funny, but, like, Pianta Mafia is really funny. He thinks he could outsmart the mob. Good old Balbito, Linguini, go chuck him into the river. See what he thinks then. Okay, then do you agree that the Shadow Queen is like the most annoying boss ever created and should never been made because it's so annoying? Why do they make them do so much damage? If you lose in the second phase, you have to do the entire fight again? I completely disagree. I think the Shadow Queen is by far the best boss fight in the series, a fun challenge, and deserving of the difficulty. The only thing I would change is allowing you to skip the cutscenes.
Which I'm assuming this version lets you with the refight feature.
It does, yes.
So
like,
the one issue that boss had is completely fixed.
And I do not care that you have to restart the first phase if you lose the second, if you die in the second. It's about surviving the whole fight.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't agree.
I mean, you could argue that, I mean, obviously not on the same level of difficulty, but Bowser in 64 has a lot of the same problems. If you die, you redo the whole fight and have to sit through a cutscene.
And
so
personally, I've done the Shadow Queen with 10-15 health.
Yeah,
So,
I do it all the time. It's not really that big of an issue. I'm not going to expect everyone to just
It's a good challenge for a first-time player, but
I'm not going to expect everyone.
there's nothing wrong with losing to the Shadow Queen. She's a tough fight, but
yeah,
certainly not unfair.
Yeah. But it's just all about, learning. Once you learn how to fight her, she's not, she's still I honestly think that, even if you know what to do to fight her, she still provides a pretty good challenge.
Spoilers on what?
It kind of
does the mush thing. We know about mush.
Yeah, we know about Mush.
We already got the Mush prompt last
I've
session.
already fought Mush,
Yeah.
so...
Just don't talk about the actual fight, but...
saying that you died once to Mush is fine, but, just don't talk about, the actual fight.
No, I've already beaten Mush, so...
They're actually cold, and she's angry.
But, no, it's just, because
I like Cammy more than most depictions of Kamek, at the bare minimum.
Yeah.
I don't think Kamek is conceptually a weak character at all. I really like Kamek, but, as a character idea, it's just, I don't think a lot of games have done very well with him. People do overhype Super Story a little bit. I will say that in some regards it's the best story in Paper Mario, but sometimes I'm not sure if I would say it is the overall best one.
I think it has
the one with the highest highs.
I think it's the one that has the best main plot, but overall, taking all the story stuff, Thousand Year Door beats it on the individual chapter basis.
It's pacing is a big problem in Super Paper Mario.
The story has, a giant gap from the beginning of the game to chapter 5 and 6. And, the individual chapter stories, for the most part, aren't really that interesting. The stuff with Francis is cool, but, there's not much going on in chapter 1, and, chapter 2 has some cool stuff, but it's just really mostly just memey. Chapter 4, Squirps is cool, but it's not a whole lot going on until, the end of the chapter.
In regards to Kamek, by the way, Mario and Luigi has 2 games where Kamek has a notable role. And Partners in Time being one of them isn't, a big one. He's fun. And then there's Paper Jam, and he's fun in Paper Jam. But, other than that, in the Yoshi games, he's cool, I guess, but, there's not a lot of character in the Yoshi games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go and look at Kamek's role in Yoshi's Island as, a constant villain who goes, that damn dinosaur foiling my plans, and think, that's a more interesting character. Like, there's just not a lot of great material for Kamek. There are examples of it, and yeah, I think Origami King is absolutely one of them. But Cammy, despite only being in 2 games, I think was very good in both of them.
Yeah.
Part of the reason I like Cammy a lot is because of how well she plays off of Bowser.
Oh shit! How did I Kamek and Dream Team? Anyway.
My favorite moment with Cammy is the Glitzville cutscene where she comes back from Glitzville.
Well, yeah, Kamek and Cammy kind of just serve the same conceptual goal to be a foil to Bowser. Do we need more Bowser Jr. in Paper Mario? If it's anything like Origami King, yes.
No, it's like Sticker Star.
Then no, fuck off.
So we can actually just walk into General White's house. Thought that was locked in initially.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I love about Origami King's depiction of Kamek, is it just grounds the character and shows that side of him having to be both, like, a glorified maid and kind of a father figure to both, you know, Bowser beforehand and now Junior. That's really cool. Then what the f*** is that?
A bent warp pipe.
With a fucking... What? Also, I've seen warp pipe cannons.
And now listen here, you're the mayor. Got a official like you lie that way. You know what happens all the time.
Also, honestly, I've had the fucking headcanon in my mind of Kamek and Cammy's relationship ever since I was a kid because of Mario Bros. Z. So, like... I don't know. Kamek hasn't had a lot of opportunities in official Mario media to play off of Bowser like Cammy has. And it's not because he can't. It's that they don't do much.
Well, it's like... Here's the thing. Cammy is always next to Bowser. Like, I mean, there are a couple scenes in the first game, you know, where she's by herself. But most of the time, it's like Cammy's next to Bowser, so there's a constant back and forth with them. Well, Kamek, in most depictions from that I know of, he's not always near Bowser. And, like, even in Origami King, there's not much interaction between him and Bowser.
Although, in that game, he's being more of a foil to Junior than to Bowser.
True. But, like...
Or Junior his foil, I guess, if you wanted to.
Like, in both Sticker Star and Color Splash, like, there's not a single interaction between Bowser and Kamek.
Crafted World is the only Yoshi game I have not played, so...
And, like...
Yeah, what the fuck am I going to say about that?
Like, the Yoshi games, you know, it is with Baby Bowser, there's, like, a bit at the end, but...
Like, they have a couple of things in them, and they're fun, but, like, it's not...
It's not like, you know, Cammy.
I mean, like, it's more than other 2D Mario games.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And it's like, from what I understand, there is more with that in the Mario and Luigi games. I know there was a bit with him and, you know, and Baby Bowser and Partners in Time.
Yeah, no, that was fun.
But, like, the thing is, Cammy was built to exclusively to be just with Bowser the whole time.
Here's the thing. In an alternate universe, they could have made Paper Mario 64 where they didn't make Cammy, and they just did Kamek, written basically like Cammy.
And
it
not
would
much
have been fine.
Yeah, not much would be different other than just...
It's Kamek instead of Cammy. I'm not that opposed to Kamek as a character. But we got Cammy, and Cammy's great.
And there's nothing stopping him from having both... There's nothing stopping him from having both Kamek and Cammy in the same game.
Again, as someone who watched Mario Z as a kid, it was really fun seeing Cammy acting as like a fucking nanny to Kamek.
Just get rid of whatever dumb rule they have that prevents other Magic Koopas from appearing whenever Kamek is around.
Okay, that's kind of funny. Yeah, again, Crafted World is the only Yoshi game I haven't played. I have had it on the somewhat interested in playing, but not remotely a priority list since it came out. Kamek in the Mario movie is great. They got that. If anything, there could be a justification of maybe a little more Kamek, because Bowser doesn't have a lot of screen time, and by proxy, Kamek doesn't, but what's there is good. We know enough about Kamek's character, and the few instances where he's been fleshed out, to know what his characterization is like. It's just very little media has actually gone all in on committing to, like, here's a fun Kamek character. I like Kamek more as a concept than I do most execution of him. Kamek's not that great in Sticker Star. He's got some, like, funny lines, but there is, like, nothing for him to play off of. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of Kamek not getting a design change, and making him being that Magic Koopa design make him what stands out.
It's fine if, you know, that's what it looks like. Just let us have other Magic Koopas. Like, he could just be the one blue Magic Koopa, and
I'm fine with that. Like, sure.
Magic Koopa enemies are cool. It'd be nice
Kamek
to have
the idea versus Kamek the turtle wizard. Yeah, I like Kamek the idea.
Alright, I guess since I'm here, I'll level up Mouse.
Toadies? Yeah, it'd be cool if we saw him interacting with them more than just a couple of small scenes in sporadic Yoshi games. I know Kamek is a species name in Japanese, but that's also the case with Koopa. And that doesn't stop Koopas appearing in the game that Bowser's in.
Bowser's in the game, no other Koopas are allowed.
Well, yeah, like, that's how Koopa works in Japan, is that he's called Koopa, but that's not how they treat it. There's no reason Kamek has to be any different. They're making excuses. Konokos? Wait, really? Well, no, they frequently just call him Koopa in Japan. Koopa King was like an old, like, Western American thing. The Noko Noko is the name for specifically the Koopa Troopa, yeah. The Koopa species are called the Kame, which just means turtle. Thoughts on Bowser Jr.? I rather like Bowser Jr., and he's had a lot more strong performances and representation than Kamek has had over time. Sucks in Sticker Star, but like most things I've seen Bowser Jr. and he was rather good in.
It's a shame, I suppose, but I'll return your money.
I have not watched One Piece. Or read the manga, or consumed any One media.
And you're probably
I watched some as a kid when it was on Toonami, and it was the 4Kids dub.
If you're trying to look for manga anime opinions here, there's really not, like, a ton to go around.
Yeah, I mean, me and Red have watched plenty of anime, but we also tend to watch the dubs.
And I don't really like elevate anime on a different level to like other animation. Just I don't specifically care about specifically anime. It's just is this specific show good or like interesting or not? Like,
Alright, time to go watch Kirby Right Back at You again. The best main Paper Mario partner? Character or gameplay? As a character, my favorite's Vivian. Gameplay-wise, its strongest is probably Yoshi. Maybe Goombella. Depends.
I relate to Coops and Vivian more, so I like their characters more, but Yoshi and Goombella are my favorites character and back combat wise.
Also, Kirsty can stay dead.
Oh yeah, Ben, you'll get yours tomorrow, won't you?
Yes, I will. Been a long time coming.
oh, now to talk to where is he?
Also, Ben, I beat my free hotel pit run.
Nice.
Yep.
Congratulations.
It was clutch, but yeah.
He was either going there or not going there. That's helpful.
Oh, Red, it's your favorite, it's the best part of the game.
It's okay. We have a warp room.
Yeah, the warp room makes it a lot more convenient. Like it takes
Fuck,
like
I've been muted.
less time to do it now.
I didn't realize you were talking about those four partners of Tippy, Kirsty, Huey, and Olivia. I would personally say Olivia, probably.
Kind of a tie between Tippy and Olivia. I guess
Tippy's also.
If we're doing personality-wise, it probably would be Olivia.
It's not Kirsty is the correct answer.
Bottom.
Also, you could argue there's technically a fifth one with a Tiptron.
Well, actually, Haran, with you saying that, Kirsty's gonna pop out and start getting mad.
I don't fucking care. Kirsty can stay dead. And if she gets pissed enough, I could sell her at the store for 15 coins.
But you can't do that. She's a dignified lady.
Watch me. You know what? I'd rather have General White as my main partner than Kirsty. What thighs?
What? She's a crown.
Also, Huey's great. I just wouldn't put him as my favorite. I mean, come on. We all know Huey would do literally anything to help us in danger. He would literally throw his body right in front of danger.
But Bombette's Haran's overall favorite.
I'm concerned that you did see them. Hard to, like, hate Huey. Huey's just good. Is it even foreshadowing if the line is cut off by the punchline? Unless you're talking about foreshadowing for the actual ending, which, yeah, no, that's great. I've said to Red many times that Color Splash has a better ending than it ever earned its right to have. I'm not gonna put the Photoshop toad legs onto Kirsty.
This sounds beautiful.
Favorite area in Origami King? I don't know.
Worst
I mean-
Paper Mario ending. That's not Sticker Star.
Yeah, it's weird. They changed the NPC. They learn. They hear about General White from. Now it's the mayor. I guess
Yeah.
that makes sense, but it wasn't the mayor in Petalburg, so. A little weird. I guess it was just kind of a random NPC before, but.
Actually, no, you can learn about General White from the mayor in Petalburg.
Can you?
I'll tell you, if Kirsty had legs, she'd be a bit better. I don't want to think about fucking the crown. Bunny legs, maybe. I don't know how I would exactly rate the Paper Mario endings. It's complicated.
I mean, first 3 games all have really good endings. There's like one sour spot in Thousand Year Door endings, but not enough to ruin it.
All 3 games have sour spots in their endings in different ways.
What 64's?
The boss.
I was more so thinking like, after you beat the bosses.
I was considering the boss as part of the ending. Where would Huey place in the Glitz pit? I don't know. What's his stats? And does he have the black paint he stole?
just he just goes up on the ring and just barfs all that black paint up.
We go back to the Glitz pit, and Kirsty is the champion. She became the champion by nagging at everyone. And then she gets so mad that she challenges you to a fight.
Look, what I'll say is this. The best ending in Paper Mario isn't from the newer 3 games, because the one in Sticker Star sucks. Color Splashes is good, but it's also kind of unearned and could be better. And Origami Kings has some really good moments, but it's also got some bigger problems than most of the other ones. How would Olivia rank in the Glitz pit? She wouldn't. Unless she's using the Vellementals, then she wins.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, she could. She
Like,
can use those.
that's the deciding factor. Like, does she have this magic circle? She wins. Does she not? She loses. I don't think Huey siphons the life force from the enemy. I'm pretty sure the ringing is done by other things, or using a straw. He's a paint bucket. He stores paint. I don't think Color Splash ending is very earned, because, like, the only build-up they have to the black paint, besides, like, the really redundant intermission scenes with the fucking paint stars, is that one moment on the mountain. I'm not going to rank the Mario thumb up. Again, I don't know what I would say is the best ending.
Hey, what the fuck?
Yo, you're already done with General Wade.
Yep. He seems to be asleep. Wake him up.
Well, I like Origami King's
Still
ending,
asleep.
but I
Try
have
again.
a lot of problems with it, too.
So what? How
He's
do you
still sound
think?
asleep.
So Red, now what do you think of General White with how the warp pipes are set?
I mean, it's a lot better. He's definitely still asleep.
I don't think Super
Still
Paper Mario
sidelocks.
has the best ending easily. It has other things against
Couldn't
it.
be more asleep. He's actually starting to crumple.
Like, for example, I think the final boss holds it
The
back.
boss is a big one. There's some weird...
Just defeat him in 2
I guess
seconds.
if we were going to not count the bosses, like the ending being the moment after you beat the boss, then I'd probably Super would be the best overall.
I guess.
I guess if we are going to consider the boss, then it would be Thousand Year Door, because even with that, even with, you know, the thing of Belden.
There's a lot of things in Thousand Year Door's ending that
Well, it's like
like...
Well, it's like there are only 2 things. One, you know, Grotus being alive, which is whatever, who cares. And 2, Belden getting back with Vivian, which that's the bigger issue. But like, that's it. Aside from those 2 things,
Do you think Thousand Year Door ties itself up better?
it was like everything else about the ending is really good. Like, those are the only issues.
What about Tech surviving?
Oh yeah, that's another one.
My only issues are just with Beldum and Tech. That's really it.
I think it's also worth noting that by the ending, I feel like, of Super, I think some characters like Natalia
You mean
could have been better explored. I don't think 64 has a better story than Thousand Year Door. Like, it's fun, but there's not much to 64's story.
Well, yeah, there is. You're just wrong. So, yeah. So would you say they fixed General White Red?
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, improved it at least. I don't think Bowser is a far better villain than Grotus. I think Grotus serves his purpose. Bowser is a more engaging character, but not all villains are designed to serve the same role.
Villains don't need to be deep to be good.
Some villains are plot devices.
A villain can be a one-note plot device and still be a good villain.
Not every story is written around a character villain. Thousand Year Door is not one of them. I'm not saying there isn't more they could have done with Grotus, but like...
And like...
Plus,
And Grotus is kind of the red herring villain anyway, because like the real villain is Beldum.
yeah,
Grotus is a villain who's built to fall. That's the point.
That's the thing with... That's where I always stand. I never see Grotus as the main villain, because Beldum is the main villain. She's literally the one that sets the plot into motion.
From a character standpoint, yes.
Like, Beldum is this game's Dementio, basically. Like, she's the one really pulling the strings on the back, manipulating Grotus to doing what she wants.
And I don't think either of them are perfectly executed, but I think there's a solid argument for Beldum doing a better job setting up the manipulation than Dementio. Also, hi, AKG. I mean, 64 expands on the Mario story well, but, like, it doesn't really do a lot, like, development-wise, to shake it up in meaningful ways.
Like, for example, all of the, as much as I hate to say it,
It's just fun.
as much as I hate to say it, all the partners are underdeveloped, and they barely ever speak at all in the game. I mean, the most development you get is Bo, who is my
I
favorite.
will say Count Bleck is better done than Rose.
Yeah.
But, you know, Count Bleck also had more story, or not, sort of character importance than Grotus does. Because the entire game's built around that romance plot. That's not what Grotus serves.
So what you're saying is,
If
Count
anything, Grotus is less of the threat as the X-Nauts are as a broad concept.
so what you're saying is, Grotus should have had a romance.
I think my biggest problem with the X-Nauts, honestly, is that I think they could go more into what the hell the X-Nauts are.
Yeah.
Toilet paper roll Mario or big yaoi hands Mario? Whatever floats your boat, it's boat Mario. No, Thousand Door, even outside of the partner-specific dialogue and flavor scenes, still has more going on for its partners than 64. The partners are a lot more integrated into their chapter plots than 64's are.
Yeah,
And
I really don't get like the point when people try and say that Thousand Year Door partners don't have a lot either, when like their individual stories are a lot more than 64, and they continue to talk throughout the whole game.
Like,
Just like that one, just a single example of just a small thing, that one trouble of the guy who wanted a girlfriend. Every partner has a unique response to him.
I don't know, every single partner in Thousand Year Door has significantly more going on than 64. I think it's not even close. The only partner in 64 that even comes approaching that is Bo, and Bo is pretty tame compared to Thousand Year Door partner's characterization.
You gotta shame my girl like that, but you're right.
Oh, there's a bit of slowdown there.
I'd explicitly use an example I'd disqualify. I could cite every single partner's, like, chapter plots, but, like...
If we take away all the cool dialogue that they have, then they don't have that much.
But also, again, that's ignoring that they still have the chapter plots as well, that the 64 partners don't outside of Bo.
Like, none of the 64 partners come close to even, like, Flurry. Like, maybe Bo is a little close to Flurry, but, like...
Also, I agree with you, IKG, on how they handled Bowser and Thousand Year Door. Also, I sincerely doubt that the Bob-Ombs have necks. I'm calling bullshit. Yeah, no. I mean, like, obviously, I don't want to give the impression that I think you are wrong for having your opinion or something. I just really don't agree.
Yeah, I actually get stuck on the ground.
I mean, because when you also think, too, like, you have ones like Bombette and Watt who have no personality. Like, I think Bombette and Watt are the worst offenders because they have little to no personality.
I mean, to be fair, it's hard to have a personality as a baby.
Yoshi was a baby.
You know, shut the hell up.
Yeah, Yoshi in Thousand Year Door is a baby, and he talks all the time and has a distinct personality.
Yeah, like, I don't know. There's just very few of the 64 partners, like, have, like, a story to them. Like,
that's part of why Bo is my favorite character, because she's the only fleshed out one.
Like, I mean... There you go.
Oh, I was going to say, the only other partner I can say with a developed personality is Goombario, and that's usually because of the added flavor text he gives in any given area that he's... What was you going to say, Red?
But it's like, you know, for, like, Cooper, like, what's his story? He got his shell stolen by the Fuzzy, and you help him out, and he joins you because he admires Colorado and wants to go out and explore, like, Colorado. That's it. Like, that's all Cooper has. Meanwhile, Coops has the whole story of wanting to avenge his dad from Hooktail and grow stronger. Like, those are two pretty simple characters, but, like, there's a lot more to Coops than there is to Cooper. Like, and each of the Thousand Year Door partners, like, has their own story, even if it's small, like Flurry. But, like, Flurry essentially has the similar justification for going with you as Cooper does, but there's also added that she's, you know, friends with the Punies and wants to help them out. It's not just you helped her out, now she'll help you. It's, oh, you need my help to help these guys that I like, you know?
And she even explains that, hey, these guys, we have a history together. They helped me in the past, so now I'm going to help them out. And then she decides to come along for the adventure, you know, as an added bonus.
Well, there is a lot more to Coops, because there's actual characterization with him. Like, development of...
And the ending follows up on that.
It's just...
again, like, everyone's free to have their perspectives. I just don't agree with that. Like, even as much as I love Bo, and she's the best that they get, she still isn't as developed as the others, and that pains me to say it, but...
Like, she has the most out of any other partner besides, like, Goombario, but, like...
Yeah, because she's the only one that's really given a story or anything to do. And, like, yeah, like, you could argue, like, the mail that you read does give them, like, character, but, like... I mean, it's not bad, that's not what I'm saying, it's just... You just don't get the same development as you do with the 1,000-Year Door part. And then, like I said, you have ones like Watt, and who doesn't have any personality, really. And her only motivation for going with you is that you freed her.
Like, even if, like, Koops or Flurry or Ms. Mouse or, the Yoshi aren't, like, some really deep characters, there's still a lot to them, and kind of annoys me when people undervalue them so much. As, like, to try and, like, prove a point or something. Like, if you're not that big of a fan of them, that's fine.
Yeah,
But,
like it doesn't, like, we're not shaming anyone or anything. We're just giving our perspective. Like I love Lady Bo. I agree with you, IK. Bo is my favorite, like, not just favorite partner in 64. She's my favorite character. So I clearly like, I like Bo a lot. And even as someone like me who likes Bo, admits that I just, prefer how much more expanded the 1,000-Year Door partners get. And by comparison.
No, we can't all agree that Flurry is the worst 1,000-Year Door partner. Because, that's Ms. Mouse. And if we're talking just personality-wise, they're not that far apart. Or we should probably move on from that point. Didn't really mean to, like, put you on the spot there. Like, I'm not just talking about you because I have heard, like, similar points from other people. So, yeah, like...
Yeah, I agree. Like, no one's trying to put anyone on the spot. We were just giving a perspective. Like, if you feel the way you do, that's completely fine.
Yeah, pretty much what I get you saying. Not every story is gonna, click all the boxes for everyone. Still move so slow on the moon. Like I should. See what the map had. Okay, there are star pieces up here. Color Splash could have done a lot more, but the stuff it did do was pretty good. Too much stuff. You think they only managed to be the true bad guy than all of the other main Paper Mario villains who aren't Bowser?
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey, how's Chapter 7 going?
Right. General
Nice.
Light is a lot faster.
Thanks to backtracking? Like, pipes?
The warp room, yeah.
Nice.
Still move slow on the moon.
It's almost like it's the moon.
Okay. And don't move like slow when you're in space and super. Or...
I have a theory as to why you move slow on the moon in this game.
Oh.
And more specifically, I have a theory as to why you can't do the spin move from 64 in this game. Because if you did it on the moon, he would just leave the atmosphere. And you die.
Just like
That's my
when
fan
you're
theory.
orbiting a planet in galaxy.
Yeah, right. And you just can't stop. I'm just hear that whoosh sound from 64. And then it just can't stop. I've gotten really good at the super guard timings here, I see.
Yeah, I think they probably are like
Mr. 10 HP.
They probably are a little easier than the original, but with a slightly different timing. But
I guess that makes sense. I mean, they rounded up. So, but then again, that's still not that different. Got a pretty packed audience. That's nice.
some formations are, or some attacks are still trying to nail how to get the timing. Like trying to play in spite attacks, like still have a hard time. Super good.
Those
Yeah.
always trip me up, even in 64.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, RPG.
Hey, Box, how are you?
All right.
Good.
Finished my first challenge run of the remake. I did pre-Hooktail.
Jeez Louise. Awesome. Have you thought of any ideas for the secret summer thing?
I'm thinking of a couple. Yeah, I've been
Okay.
thinking of a couple of them.
Good. Yeah.
I could probably share at least one idea I have with you off stream.
Sure. Yeah, if you want to DM me,
Okay.
go for it. I'd love to know what you're thinking. Yeah, I agree. Fire Group Full. I love what they've done with the background here. Really bring that like the mechanical nature of the moon, the gears.
I just like what they've done.
There's some like comets
Okay.
that passed by that were like on a stick, like on a stage.
Oh, oh, I see that now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just love what
And
they
they got the constellations from the original. Yep. Nice to see Miss Mouse doing some field work.
Her field ability is at least useful.
Oh yeah, especially if you're more of a completionist.
They streamline like everything in this game or in the remake, so
So yeah, you have all the partners then. There you
Yep.
go. Nice. Yeah, I missed chapter 6, but I take it that was fun. You know, I
Yeah.
love a good story on a train.
Not too much changed with that one, but
Okay.
except for one of the puzzles.
Ooh, I want to see Poshley Heights in HD. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, we got into a whole argument about how all the houses in Poshley Heights are terrible.
they're so tiny. These rich
And
people
probably
have
super expensive.
one-room houses.
Some people can make it work.
They're pretending to be rich.
Wait a second. Did you name? Did you? I'm sorry. I know this is old news, but I'm just catching up here. Did you name the Yoshi Patra because it's purple?
Pink, yes.
It's
Or
pink. Yeah,
Oh my gosh!
I told him he should name
I swear I know what colors are.
Well, it's more than that, IKG, because it's also Patrick Star.
Yeah, there's an asterisk at the end.
Ah.
Yep.
Yeah, I told him to name it Patrick.
I forgot you could add characters into the text. Oh man.
Let that dude heal himself. He was at full health.
Very carefully.
Him
I
healing
always
himself.
thought these enemies had kind of an unsettling design, like the way they just kind of stare off into the distance. Just kind of uncomfortable. It's hard to explain.
One under discussed thing I really like. I like how whenever you're selecting a move and they're about to attack, they all have like battle ready poses. I think it adds so much character to the battle.
Just healed himself again.
Suffer.
I didn't even know these guys could heal themselves. But yeah, you know, it really annoyed me, like, when we got to naming the Yoshi, like, you know that whole, like, UI for naming things in the original?
Mm-hmm.
It was just the Switch's default, like, keyboard thing.
Oh yeah, I
And
figured.
That was so depressing. But then when you get to Dupless and you have to, like, say his name, they do have the graphic for, like, that layout. And it's like, you had the graphic, why didn't you use it there? And it included, like, you know, the other characters, like the star and such. So it's like, if they did have
That's a
that,
good
we could
point.
have put it, like,
I guess I wonder why. I don't know.
bringing it back to the fucking PS3 days with, like, the PS3, like, default
Oh god.
thing. I always hated that. I like when games have their own, like, UI for that.
I do prefer that. I do.
Own UI for what?
Complaining about the keyboard UI for naming the Yoshi again.
Oh.
Hey, Harain.
Yeah, I mean, it's something I haven't worried too much about, but, like, yeah, I prefer when there's a unique one.
Makes sense why they had to do it for Dupless, though, because of the way that is handled. You have to have something custom.
Yeah.
I was
Which is
just saying
fun.
to Red
I
when
love
I
that
saw
moment.
the naming Yoshi, like, are they gonna remove a letter from the Switch system UI?
yeah, that would have been funny. Probably taking a ton of work,
They just make a clone of
which
what
is
it
kind of
looks
funny
like,
to
but
think
it's
about.
not
But I bet it
actually.
would. How are you doing today, Rain?
Doing fine.
Good.
Although, I don't know what you guys have been doing, but it might not be the best to go into more Origami King talk at this point.
Yeah, let's Takechi hasn't played the game and he would like to
Sorry.
remain unspoiled.
Thanks. Sorry, viewers. I haven't played it yet. I gotta play Color Splash first. And then before that, I gotta play Mario and Luigi games. It's gonna be a while. Bear with me. You know what's sad, Harain? I still haven't touched Bowser's Inside Story since that first session. I've just been so busy. I want to so bad. But then, like, now, like, I could, but, like, I'm tired. So I worked all day for, like, 1 billion hours. And taught private lessons. So it's like, I don't want to. Maybe this weekend, finally.
Welcome to the X-Naut base.
You've been charging ahead at Dual Destinies, though. I'm proud of you.
Did Ron talk to you about Ace Attorney?
About finishing TNT?
No, after that.
Nope. I haven't talked to him since that. Because I wasn't on Discord yesterday. I was so busy.
He did turn about Trump.
What? He did?
Yep.
Hot damn. Alright, well, I'll have to talk to him about that later.
Yeah, I figured you'd care about that.
Yeah, I definitely care. One could say this.
One could say that Mr. Gavin himself cares.
All the audience are punies, what the hell?
Watch them run away.
Oh no.
Fawful is an incredible villain. We're good, son. Real good. Maybe even the best. Yeah, today I got the I got the helmet and bike lock for my e-bike.
Oh, nice. That's
And
awesome.
Tomorrow I've got work, so I'm gonna.
So you're gonna put it to the test.
Yep. I wrote it a bit today.
Let me know how it is.
And I wrote it a bit today. Just to go turn in my timesheet. And yeah, they lift the scarf up to drink the potion. I like it. That's actually something that was in the original.
Yep.
Who's better, Fawful or Grotus? No, that's Fawful. Look, I defend Grotus. I like Grotus as a villain, but like, if we're gonna talk about,
I have beef.
Villain, it's
Or no. The line is wait, what he says something about. It's like in a very posh way. It's
there are so many food puns with
I have
with a Fawful.
I don't know. Yeah, right. It's like, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Yeah.
Mustard of Doom is a classic, though.
Yeah.
Just remember, in the first session in Bowser's Inside Story, he had this weird retort for Bowser. Something about beef. He's like, Bowser's like, you got beef with me? You know, like, you want a piece of me, kind of. And he had just this weird response. I can't remember what it is.
Mayonnaise of the sandwich of your doom or some bullshit. I forget exactly.
No, he said that. He's definitely said the mayonnaise of your sandwich of doom. But it's something about, like, this out of nowhere, overly, like, pretentious, like, dialogue. Like, when Fawful becomes pretentious, that's especially funny to me. Because the actual words of what he's saying are insanely stupid.
Well, this X-Naut is dead.
Anyway, great character. Great character. And I haven't even seen his, like, biggest role, so...
Yeah, Fawful's amazing. And giving him the limelight of main villain is fucking fantastic.
It's definitely deserved. I'm curious to see how they handle it in this game.
You can tell from playing Partners in Time and Superstar Saga back to back of like They were definitely planning this.
Yeah.
They had plans for Fawful, and they intended to keep them. Why won't we ever get paper Fawful? I don't know. I don't know if we're ready for that much chortles.
Too much stuff.
The hottest dog. They added, I think, one new recipe.
I can just use clock out if I want this.
There was one trouble, IKG, where the rat business guy is trying to merge their hot sauce product with Hoggle's hot dogs in Blitzpit, but they aren't sure about the product or how good it'll be. And that's just kind of where it ends in Thousand Year Door.
Uh-huh.
You can combine those two ingredients to get the hottest dog in the remake.
Oh, wow.
It's a new recipe.
They straight up added a recipe. That's pretty cool. Huh. Also, holy smokes, the X-Naut's base got a facelift. I mean, everything did, but I just remember the original looking kind of crusty, for lack of a better word. Like, it wasn't one of the best looking areas in the game originally, let's just say. So this has got quite the facelift, I feel.
Appropriate how shiny this place is in a game that's already very shiny. Zesty invented the hottest dog before they could take it to market.
We really need to go to a chef to apply hot sauce to a hot dog.
Yes.
What?
It's illegal to put hot sauce on your food. What the fuck are you supposed to do? You're supposed to drink it.
Alright, I need to use some of these items.
I like the recipe system in the game. I just would get into it more if there was a communicated way in-game to learn them.
Mystery.
Which, as far as I can tell, seems to be the biggest oversight for improvement in the remake.
I definitely needed that.
Like, maybe I haven't seen it, but I have not seen any system put in to teach you recipes, and not just like one or two of them, but like, you know, a pipeline to actually learn the recipes to fill the book. Also, I don't know why Super would be the game you'd get into recipes for, where that's the game where you have to go back and forth between two different chefs to fill out the recipes.
Quite a recipe for turnabout, one could say.
Yeah.
I'll sing myself out.
And there he goes.
He was never heard from again.
I mean, I think that the recipes are genuinely pretty useful in Thousand Year Door, and there's a lot of players
Alright, I'm back.
that can be pretty good. It's just...
Power Plus or Power Plus P?
Power Plus P has more potential. I still wish they added in the badges that are in Thousand Year Door's code, but don't have, like, a spot to acquire them, like, you know, All or Nothing P. Like, why not let us use All or Nothing P?
Or just for the funny.
Powerlift. I found Powerlift easier to get high scores in this, but I don't know if they actually changed anything or not. Like, Red, you've already got a +4 to attack.
I mean, I was focusing only on attack, but...
Like, earlier today, I got a +4 attack, +3 defense. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay.
I don't think...
Look at that damage.
One day achieve the 4 attack, 4 defense buff.
Did you max out at 4 in the original? I don't think I ever made it to 4.
I don't know. I might have made it to 4 like once by hard focusing. But like... Oh, you did get to 5.
Really? It looked like once I got the 4 that the powers stopped spawning. I guess if you get enough defense ones, they'll let you.
Yeah, once you get +4 in a stat, it doesn't spawn any more arrows. So you basically have to get enough arrows to level up on screen when you get the +4.
They have the UI for this part too. It's only the Yoshi name. There has to be like a reason for that, right? Like,
That's mean.
it's got to be something where like it would be complicated to like apply the name using that UI to the. I don't know why it would be, but like,
I don't think it would be.
like, why would they do it for there, but then use the UI for every other instance? Want to give a star next to my Yoshi's name?
What if they just used the Switch's UI as like a debug thing? And then because it was fully functional, they never stopped to go, oh, wait a minute!
Oh, they forgot to add it.
We named the Yoshi, I don't remember if you did or didn't see IKG, but
Yeah.
Patrick with an asterisk.
I did, yeah, I asked about that.
It was the original, it would be a star. The other day, I acquired the actual font used for the Paper Mario dialogue instead of like a replication. So that's fun. The Switch UI being used to name Yoshi might have to do with languages, but I don't know. What do they do for those other things?
I mean, yeah, I mean, for the other instances you use it, they would still have to make the new UI for that.
No, it's not Comic Sans. It is a much better font than Comic Sans.
What for?
Is it still visible?
Doesn't look it.
Need those characters for how they're translated in this language, but if you needed to say Duplus's name in another language, whatever language it's in, however it's spelled in that language, like you would need the character set.
Wait. The potion attack he didn't bring me into the battle, it just hurt me, like...
They do the modern Paper Mario thing?
That's what it looked like.
Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. Call me the Canadian judge. I guess IKG just doesn't care. It's fine.
Sorry, I'm multitasking. I did hear that. I do appreciate it. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, joke's on him. He hit my attack by 2.
Hey, but what about languages that have different alphabets that might not have been in the original localization? They'd still have to put in that work. Nintendo supports a lot more regions now than they did in the GameCube era.
Yeah, an extra save block.
Was the exact name of the font used in Thousand Year Door onwards?
Papyrus.
No. Fuck off. FOT Popjoy STDB.
Overworld projectiles don't bring you into a battle.
Again, they still need to figure out a UI that would have the ability to account for different languages. And many UIs have figured out how to handle this by having tabs. And the Switch UI, I think, is no exception. Like, I don't see any reason why they couldn't have done it. Especially given they've already got a fully functioning keyboard there, which, from any understanding I have of programming, they would have been doing stupid work to make it work differently from a keyboard than to just make it a keyboard. So, I guarantee you, it's just a keyboard, because why the fuck would they go through the extra work to make it not technically a keyboard and therefore less functional and harder to make? Like, no. No.
You just wouldn't understand terrain.
I don't understand. That's why I'm saying this.
Yeah, lowering my attack is definitely going to do much when you have 1 HP.
I love the prospect of getting a new Paper Mario game, expanding on what this game does. If that's in our future, we have much to look forward to.
I think you do. Absolutely.
With all of my sadness about Mario and Luigi being gone, I can at least say confidently that they have had a lot of time to expand, refine, and explore their battle system. And they've done a lot of good shit with it.
Oh god.
There's definitely still more they can do. There's nigh infinite possibilities with their
No,
concept,
what you're saying is true. I
but
agree. Yeah.
I really need to play Born of Bread.
And whenever Seahorse game comes out,
I think these are the same exact, like,
Yeah, no,
sprites.
they don't look any different. $14.29.
14.29.
a good year.
What happened in it?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
This is not a new Easter egg. This was in the original.
Yeah.
There's also an Easter egg just like it in 64. So they kind of brought it back in Super, but it's a little different there. Do those have defense?
I think they have 1 point.
Huh. Huh. Good old 1,000-year door. Yeah, that's right. Super Mario RPG has that Easter egg too. Although the sprites in Super Mario RPG were fucking weird. They were not on model.
Wait. I don't think they can kill you in the overworld.
Why would you have died there?
Never mind. They can.
Good job.
I thought I had 2 HP and it didn't kill me, but...
Congratulations, Red. You got the very much never before seen footage of getting a life shroom used in the overworld. Oh wait, isn't this the one where they do the cross knots? The tattle?
Time for Kumbella to be wrong.
Fuck!
I'm still calling the mix. X-Nuts.
Yeah, no, projectiles apparently just hurt you in the overworld now. They were first strikes in the original. Again, not sure if I prefer that.
Damn, I'm gonna need to let him live in order to get the, I could kill him right now, but, like, you know, mini
Look,
hooks.
we could say they're technically cross knots, this or that. I don't fucking care, they're the X-Naut. I don't really want another Super Mario RPG, really. I don't think there's a lot that stands out about Super Mario RPG in a gameplay or stylistic sense that isn't more interesting and uniquely defined in either of the sub-series it spawned.
Isn't that game, like, pretty similar to, like, the Final Fantasies of the era?
It's like a simple Final Fantasy with action commands.
Which, like, there are plenty of, you know, like...
Why would this be a cross Yucks, but those are the X-Nauts? That doesn't make any sense. I think that's just wishful thinking.
Like, there are plenty of, like, indie RPGs that go for, like, the same style, like Final Fantasy style of like the old Final Fantasies that.
I don't know.
So it's like, I feel like whatever you want out of another Mario RPG, you could just find in an indie game.
I don't know. I personally don't see a lot of like unique value in exploring something like the original Mario RPG that hasn't been taken by both of its successors in different directions.
Yeah.
In a way, we're kind of fortunate and spoiled that we got to simultaneous running RPG series under the same IP with completely different styles.
We were fortunate, especially since most of the entries in both were very good. I mean, that's a lot of high quality games right there.
Well, if they change it around at that point, what are we asking for?
The
Like,
new Mario
is it much of a
RPG
successor
style?
to Super Mario RPG?
I don't feel like there really is a place for a Super Mario RPG successor.
Yeah, like
That's not a bad thing.
I do want to. I just want to know, like, what is it about a Mario RPG 2 that you want that you don't get in
Wouldn't
Paper
get
Mario?
from either of the series. Like Paper Mario or Mario and Luigi. Is it the kind of weird shared things that Super Mario RPG has between them that neither of them are quite alike because they're kind of divergent from there? Like, I guess Mario RPG's writing feels closer to Mario and Luigi, and its structure feels closer to Mario and Luigi, but a lot of its mechanics and gameplay priority feels a lot more Paper Mario. Like, I don't know. I feel like saying I want another infinitesimally specific Mario RPG sub-series.
Might as well play Final Fantasy.
Well, like, I don't think it's pragmatic. Like, not to say it's wrong to say you want that. I don't want to say that. That's not what I mean. Just, I personally don't see much of the value of returning to the Mario RPG format itself. And hey, there are a ton of RPGs out there that play at least somewhat like Mario RPG. And you know what's a very classic style
You mean
RPG?
Paper Mario?
Well,
Like the original?
you know it's a very classic mechanical RPG with like the traditional, like, you know, three or four party member system, magic system, like a very traditional old RPG style, but with a light action element,
Chrono
like
Trigger?
Super Mario RPG.
Secret of Mana?
Mother 3.
Oh. Although I still think my answers make sense.
Sure, although that's literally an action RPG, but yeah.
Okay, true.
You know, I thought you were going to say Bug Fables for a moment.
No, Bug Fables is a lot closer to Paper Mario.
Well, yeah.
But definitely has some things in common.
Just, you know, the three character thing.
Like, the fact that I'm getting a bunch of different answers in chat is evidence enough that there's plenty of games out there to suit an interest of somebody who likes that kind of a game.
Yeah, like,
I think the fact
Mario
that they
RPG.
updated Mario RPG faithfully to modern times, though, is fantastic.
Oh,
I just don't think that warrants a sequel.
like Mario RPG was a very typical RPG of the time. Like, yeah, it had some unique stuff to it, but like Paper Mario is very like
Distinct.
is very distinct, and so is Mario and Luigi. And
Yeah.
so it's like, I mean, we are now getting like indie versions of Paper Mario, but like
At this point, we are, yeah.
the the old JRPG style, like Final Fantasy Dragon Quest, there's a lot of those.
And to be fair, the fact that there's other games like something doesn't mean we can't have our Mario version of it or something. Like, yeah, XCOM already exists, but now we have Mario XCOM. fair enough.
With Ubisoft characters.
Yeah. You know, I just don't think there's a lot to take further with it's Mario Final Fantasy. I'm harping, but that's just my take. I do think that it would be nice to have both Mario RPG series back, but that's... Maybe I'm just spoiled.
Possible M&L could come back. I just don't know.
There's a possibility. It's non-zero.
I forget, what do you fight for getting this wrong?
I don't remember.
You fought those 3 Yuxes, like the one you fought in Grotus.
Oh, okay. Shit, just wipe him out with one art attack. And you don't want to be toast, folks.
All the partners who weren't there the first time.
Like, might have been challenging for a first timer before. What's in here? A monk.
Monkey.
Sure about that? Yeah, pretty sure. It's the same amount of questions, right?
Well, they said 5 right, 3 wrong is your,
Yeah, so get 4 right, and then...
So it has to be 8 questions. Oh, I love if Mallow and Gino were not so fucking controlled by Square, but whatever. Here we are.
That's just something I have to deal with. Those are characters that are not meant to appear much beyond their first game.
You're kind of right on that, Melly, but I'd also like to say that the RPG isn't just incidentally in the Mario RPG series here, because, like, it's not just that they are Mario games with RPG in them. It's that their take on RPG elements is very Mario-ified in its own unique way. And in the case of a game, like especially Paper Mario, is very similar to the core ideals of RPGs of what they were designed to do. But the way it does it is very different. Mario and Luigi's answer is to be very action-focused, which is also a very interesting and different take on the RPG genre.
Reaction time in the game.
Yeah, it's fun as hell.
See, Mario and Luigi combat is so engaging. It's honestly more engaging than some real-time gameplay that I've experienced. That's saying something.
What was the name of the very first champion of the Blitzbit?
Mallow.
Yeah, Prince Macho sounds pretty tough. Alright, I'm ready for this one. Francesca and Frankie for Rockport lose on Keel Hotkey. Yeah. I mean, it did kind of go all around their whole head, so I think that was a bracelet. Junior nerd.
I will say, also on the note of the Mario RPG characters like Gino and Mallow, I do really wish that we didn't to have such restrictions on them. But in like a story context, I don't exactly want them back in like a major role. In the same way, I don't really want like some major retread of like the Paper Mario partners coming back or something. Like, you know, like the Easter egg of like Lady Bo showing up at Bowser Door is totally fine.
Yeah. Like,
And the Easter egg of Geno showing up in Superstar Saga was fun.
like I really like these characters, and you know would like them to come back even outside RPGs. But like, I don't need I want another Paper Mario game to have a new set of partners.
That's part of what's fun about it.
Yeah, like I don't want just exclusively the same partners each game. Like, fun of it. These characters were new at the time, and like, you know.
Mr. Wrong, was it? I mean, like, I'd be totally down to just, in a Mario RPG, stumble on Mallow or Geno in, like, some, like, you know, whoa, it's an Easter egg reference roll or some shit. Just them becoming new main plot things, like, I don't know, maybe not. And it doesn't have to be bad. I mean, I've enjoyed it with some other characters, although even in cases like Starlo, I've had my issues. But I still enjoyed Starlo being brought back, so, like, you know, it's not like it never works.
I really like the concepts that you two came up with together for new partners in Super Paper Mario, especially, and Sticker Star. I think that's a great example of building on the formula.
There's a lot of interesting directions to take these characters. Just new characters, you know?
I'm definitely looking forward to playing the Mario RPG remake, though, at some point.
Oh, seeing like the
I just have so many Mario RPGs I have already had lined up. That'll probably be the last one I play, but that's fine.
Yeah. A Geno doll showing up as like a store merchandise, or Mallow being referenced as like, you know, man, King Mallow's been doing pretty well in like the Cloud Kingdom or something, but like, you know, that's fine. I think that would be just totally appropriate, the same way they reference other Mario RPGs in their own series. I wish for legal reasons that they could do that. Donkey Kong Jr.'s disappearance is less of a legal concern and more of a what the fuck is going on. You know, all Rare had to do is say that the new DK was DK Jr. Like, that's all I had to do. And, you know, there'd be something cute about the story of the DK Jr. growing up to be the main Donkey Kong, you know, king of the DK Isle kind of thing, and, like, Cranky's old, you know, badgering him in Donkey Kong Country, painted with that little smiling Junior is the Kong who saved him in DK Jr. Like, that'd be fun, you know? But they didn't do that. They made it confusing.
Still find it funny that, like, you know, they say he's his grandfather in Country, but in 64, Cranky calls DK his son. What?
Oh,
I'm gonna get going for now. I'll see you guys later.
See you.
We walked in on the X-Naut taking a shower.
That's really funny. They tease you a new player to thinking that Peach might be there.
Yeah, that's what I laughed at that too when I first saw it.
Like that.
Okay,
that
so
moment,
this confirms
that's in the original.
I mean, he's he's behind the shower in the original. He wasn't taking a shower, but so this confirms that there is one shower in this whole base, and they all have to share.
Also, he's showering in his uniform.
I think he like quickly changed. I think there was like a sound effect for him, like putting it back on.
Mario got to see what an X-Naut is. That was his face.
Oh my god! I can't believe what I just saw.
They're all genetic toads!
Is that why there's so many Toads in this audience right now?
The manual, they say DK's dad went to fight in the Great Banana War.
Did that guy have a security key before?
I don't remember. Probably. Luigi got to see what Shy Guy looks like under the mask. He knows the secrets. Should have done one of those events where Charles Martinet is doing like a digital Luigi thing for people to speak to and just go, I know you saw what Shy Guy looks like under his mask. What does he look like?
Such knowledge should not. Knowledge
Such knowledge does not belong in mortal head.
Right, I have that badge on, I forgot.
Yeah, wow.
There's probably tougher enemies in that battle. Yeah, whatever.
Mouse. Okay, Mouse, now be careful. Don't touch the purple. God damn it, Mouse. God damn it, Mouse. God damn it, Mouse. God. Oh, whatever. I'm done.
You are really bad at this.
You know, if they let Peach get sacrificed to an ancient demon, she won't get captured anymore. Hey, Mouse, am I forgetting anything?
Good. I should check the map.
On the map. On the map.
Appears to be, I think, one more star piece in here. I think I've only gotten one.
What about the moon?
I got everything there.
Okay.
Oh, I think I remember in like the 2D section there's a star piece. I think.
I mean, this isn't the only part of the game where they had different variations of the music for areas. Like, most of the dungeons have different variations per, like, floors or parts of it.
They actually color code the terminals. And yeah, there was only 3 before.
They really wanted you to see that moment.
I guess. I mean, fair enough, like...
The reason Toadsworth isn't having a mental breakdown about Peach being kidnapped is because he's in on it. You unmask Grotus and it's Toadsworth, and that's why he didn't appear in future Paper Mario games. Tell me, have you ever seen Grotus and Toadsworth in the same room?
I don't think I have. I just have one thing to say to you, Mario.
Hey, you! Why then? You know, I always knew Zesty was into bad boys. Screw your favorite Paper Mario partner. Who's the best Mario Party host?
MC Ballyhoo.
I probably agree with that, yeah. I just really also like Toadsworth. He's fun.
He's good.
ho, ho. You know.
No. And the chains on these background ones actually look like chains.
They were literally gray lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking opening of Partners in Time is hilarious. They get a whole med drama about it. You know, first time I played Thousand Year Door, I got really stuck here because I just assumed I couldn't go through those side girders.
Yeah. There's another
Best Mario Party game, in my opinion? 7.
6.
Well, I think that you are slightly wrong.
I think you are slightly wrong.
I wish 8 was as good as MC Ballyhoo.
He's too good for that game.
Toadsworth, if you die, can I have your cane?
Fine.
The boards in 6 rock is... Yeah, I like the boards in 7 just a bit more, personally.
Six and 7 might as well just be combined into one game. They're, like... 7 is
Very
an expansion.
6-2 Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, it's so funny how much Set 6 gets praised for the day-night gimmick, which is good. It's just, to me, like, the least important gimmick in 6. I like Super and DS. They have their problems, but I think they're rather fun. Oh, no! No. Koopa's Tycoon Town is great. I think King Boo's Haunted Hideaway is underrated, and I think that the best board is the Perplex Express. But then the other half of the boards go from mid to...
Like, the Bowser one's an interesting idea, but that whole, like...
That board layout is lame as fuck.
The layout is lame, and it's kind of a worse version of probably the worst star gimmick in this, amongst the extra star gimmicks.
Like...
The DK one is just okay.
If you want a breakdown of a Mario Party board, and why it's really good from Mario Party 7, I might have made a video about that, like, almost 2 years ago. Like, the only video on my channel.
Yeah, still waiting for you to make that Bowser versus Shadow Queen one so I can reference it at some point.
I made no promises. Also, I really like Bowser's Pinball Machine in DS. It could use with being larger scale and a few other changes, but like it's a cool board. I know DS's gimmick is being shrunk, but the boards are a little too small. Super Mario Party's boards are even more a little too small.
Ugh.
You are passing the point where Space Food would be useful.
Yeah, that's a good point. Just gonna eat it.
DK Jungle and 8's, like, okay. Best board in every Mario Party game. Oof, okay. Best board in one. Oh,
The Bowser
that's a
board.
good one. Actually, yeah, for different reasons than normal, but yeah.
Yeah. Um,
But yeah, I would say that the first game, it's the Bowser board. In the second game, God, it's been a while since I went over these opinions of mine.
maybe also the Bowser board.
Maybe.
Um,
I think it might have been the Bowser board for me there too. In
yeah, definitely not
3,
Spaceland. 3, Waluigi Island.
I think Waluigi Island was my top pick. I think Yoshi's Tropical Island is the most interesting and most potential of a Mario Party 1 board design, but I don't think it's as well executed as it could have been in 1.
1 just doesn't have good mechanics.
In 4, the best board
The Boo one.
is the Boo board. Boo's Haunted Hideaway. In 5, it was the Pirate Dream.
Pirate Dream.
In 6, there's a lot of good picks.
Ugh.
But
It comes down to Clockwork Castle or Castaway Bay. With Fair Square right below, like, very close.
I feel like I don't even remember what my pick was for 6, but it might have been Clockwork Castle.
That sounds about right.
Like, there's a lot of really good boards in 6.
Buh, buh, buh.
My favorite board in 7, and probably my favorite board in the Mario Party series, I think, is Windmillville.
I think I'd also pick
Although-
Windmillville for 7.
But 7's also got an amazing roster of its own. 8, it's Perplex Express. I could skip all of the ones that aren't... well, okay, with DS, I forget which one I picked. Genuinely, I don't remember. But with Super, it's the King Bob-omb's Powder Keg Mine. I need to play more Super Mario or Mario Party Superstars, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Mario Party 4 kind of sucks, but it also isn't like very bad. It's weird.
Different animation for 2.0 coming out.
Nuts. I don't have confidence to talk about best board in Mario Party 9. I've only played it a little bit, and I didn't care much for it.
I can't say really anything about any of them past 8. I played a little bit of Super and Superstars, but not all the boards.
Worst board in the series is Eternal Star. I don't fucking care.
It's either Eternal Star or Peach's Birthday Cake. The original
Wario's
version.
Battle Canyon is not that bad. It's not great. But things happen. I'll be back.
Mario Party 1 is a very just to let the game do its bullshit, and that's another very let the game do its bullshit board, so it kind of plays into it, so it can be fun for that. Alright, Magnus Von Grample 2.0. Alright, let's see how this goes. 2.0 is actually kind of tough. Yeah. Never been great at that action command. Yeah, well, on-screen presses down way sooner than the original. Lucky. Hey, Box, you there? You there? Forget how low his HP goes before he does a machine gun attack. Thinking of using the boo sheet. Okay, I made the right call. Assuming he even shoots at Mario anyways. Oh, he's aiming for it. Oh, I see. The timing on that is different. Does it in bursts rather than just all at once. Yeah, it could have been bad if he did target Mario and I hadn't used the boo sheet. But it's fine. Yeah, you know what you're doing, you can just defeat a lot of bosses really fast. Okay. I tend to play in a way where you can be pretty strong, but not like too overpowered, and it's still have a fairly easy time with the game. 2 HP. How do we finish him? Could set him fire. Could use an HP drain. Could just earth tremor him. Yeah, let's just do a normal jump. Not even do the action command.
Just walking on you winning.
Yeah. I used to... I timed a Bushi on Mario, like, at just the right time for him to use the machine gun attack, but he attacked Flurry.
Alright, Mario, you're invincible. Great. Wait.
The way he does that attack is a little different. He does it in, like, bursts instead of just rapid fire. So, like, you'll shoot 3 at a time, then pause, then 3 more, then pause. Which makes it... Which now you only have to time the guard for each burst, rather than each individual, hit. Which does make that easier, and...
Lord Crump is blasting off again. Into deep space.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
If it wasn't for the ending, we literally wouldn't see him again.
I got a crystal star. No, I got the crystal star.
Crystal Star.
I do like the
Cop out.
I do like the coloration of it.
Yeah. The pride colors. Plus yellow. Chapter 7 is so short because General White has the chapter gripped by the balls.
Well, Bowser section. What about Peach?
Right,
I mean,
it's-
chapter 4 is the shortest.
I never found that last star piece. I'm gonna have to sweep the place before I leave.
Yeah, I appreciate the length of the chapters in Origami King in comparison.
Hey, I'd like to mount a large animal horde on my foyer to highlight my social status. Oh my
Just
goodness
leave it to
gracious.
just leave it to the first line.
You terribly fight hordes, don't you? Creepy. What? That's disgusting. Get away from me, creep. You can't have my hordes.
Go into the sixth pipe.
Oh, I'm out of shape.
Even after giving you a jump. Chicken!
Is that great and evil king? Are you? Really? Yeah, you know, guy, I think maybe you got a little too much sun. How about this much?
Nice fire bath.
Big mister, what's your name? Koopa. I am the great Koopa, all-time ancient battler. That name stinks.
He does stink.
I am Bowser, businessman of legend. Fear my accounting. Business trips, bribes, and brown noses, oh my.
Oh my god.
to terrify a child. I Bowser, Bowser, evil king extraordinaire. Yike. Oh, look, my heart trembles. The fountain, so elegant. This is art at its finest.
Bro, you live here.
So very observant, as usual, my dear Goldbob. Indeed, surely this is an artist's art. Yes, dearest, one cannot measure its worth by coins. That is what makes art art.
Right.
And yet, the filthy rich always seek to define art with their ill-gotten coins.
Like you?
Yes, they seek to buy it, yet how can one appraise what the eye cannot perceive? Whoa. I don't have a clue what you're talking about. You people scare me, seriously.
They blow up. And then you blow up! Cammy Koopa, the fucking rich neighborhood fucking rambling old woman causing trouble.
Did she retire and just move here?
That would be hilarious, living in that community as like some snotty rich guy and then that's your neighbor.
It's locked, it won't budge. Darn it. It's just like how he immediately goes into a temper tantrum.
Hellia Gaming says there's a collectible here.
Oh, really? Well, I guess I missed it. I guess rage really pays.
You know, by the next game, I'm gonna be able to jump a lot higher. I swear this has been a problem.
I really need to work out. No more skipping leg day.
You know, unless by collectible he just meant this.
You know, if Mario wasn't here first, he still wouldn't have gotten it.
Quick, Bowser, jump out the window!
He gets stuck in the window. You there. I am now, villains. Are you? You are common thieves, aren't you? Aren't you? My eyes never
Yes.
deceive.
Except I'm not common, but yes.
What are you implying? I'm no little thief. I mean, as funny as these other ones are, it's just more funny to scare them. Bowser, the remorseless king of evil. So I'll take what I want, and I want this. Oh, but Bowser, you're saying remorseless king of... What was that last bit again? Yes.
Hold on, I need to write this down.
Yes, well, no matter. Yes, So I deduced. Then listen well. That crystal star is actually a veritable red herring. Yes, an imposter. There's an imposter among us. Look at the fancy display, the pedestal and everything. It's so posh. If it's a fake, then where's the real one, huh?
This is the icing of the whole fucking Luigi joke.
The joke's still not over.
I know, but this is the best part.
If you must know, I gave the real one to Luigi. Oh,
Luigi! Oh.
You got to be kidding me. You mean to tell me that Luigi beat me here? Ugh, those Mario brothers are the most annoying brothers of all time. How bothersome. The fact that we keep getting outmaneuvered is disturbing. Where in the world could Mario and his brother be heading? Where?
I want the fucking alternate take where Bowser has to go to the Waffle Kingdom because he thinks he's following Luigi.
You know what? If this Paragoomba didn't appear to tell him about the door, there's a good chance he would have gone after Luigi.
The reuniting with the Goomba King.
Although there is one like he never tries to go after the one that the X-Nauts had. Though how would he even think to go to the moon? Then again, how did he find all these other places? And I like how he just lands on Pennington.
I ain't no boy.
I ain't no stinking boy. Okay, so I want to know exactly where on the timeline this is. Does this happen after Mario gets back from the moon? Because then it would make sense. If this happens literally at the same time, like as he's still in the X-Naut base, how the fuck does he know?
They saw where Lord Crump landed.
Good, Mario got the last star. Oh. You know, considering
What the heck is that?
takes till now to even figure that out. Yeah. Then I'm going there too immediately. Princess Peach and the legendary treasure will be mine.
Oh yeah, he just went. It just took him a while to go and check the moon in Mario Odyssey.
Where's the X-Naut base in Odyssey?
Blown up.
Except no, it unblows itself up. Tech lives, remember?
Nah, maybe someone blew it up again, just to make sure it was gone. And blow up.
Tech realizing that like he's stuck here with nothing to do.
I don't know. He can always have his hologram of Peach and discover the internet.
I mean, I guess he does know Mario's email.
Yeah, you know he has internet access because he sends emails.
I guess that I guess Peach could have an email and they could continue talking. Okay.
Is this a real photo of you, Princess? What the fuck did you just send me?
Who posted my nudes on X?
On X-Naut.com.
X-Naut.com. Wait a second. Bro, this is just Elon Musk.
That's the world-conquering plot, is to name everything X.
Alright, we gotta go talk to Tech before we can explore.
Wait, the website's literally the same URL of, like, X.com, but Rotus appears, like, on public television to inform you all. No, it's pronounced Cross. Cross.com.
The only thing that would get me to start calling it X is if Musk came out and said it's supposed to be pronounced Cross.
I don't know, I might still call it Twitter. Now I have computer depression. Ah! All 9,000! Get rid of it!
Oh, I know where this is going.
The only way to kill it, push both buttons, go!
Wait, no.
How the fuck did you know that? It's always how it works with these computers. At least that's what it worked with Luigi's computer when I pushed both of those buttons with, like, the fork in the socket.
Wait, you did that? What the fuck? Why would you do that?
Toadsworth made me do it.
It's all a shit. Look, no, I swear he did it. That's why we need to get rid of him. Ben, we can hear that. Ben.
Menja Ben.
Let me know when he goes back.
Emperor, I failed you. It'd be really funny if that summoned Ben, but I don't think it did.
I have to trope you have to quote the train boss.
Shit, which one was that?
One of
The
my
quote,
fa-
I mean.
Like, I didn't think I'd have to use this. You're all very lucky.
You're all very lucky. This is the enemy power weapon. Someone wants to play.
Oh, sad music, and they're reacting.
Where is my creator?
Oh, wait, love, wait a second.
That's my woman. We push both the buttons. Just a machine. Why are there ships coming out of the base? Thanks a lot, Peppy. A bomb has been planted at the base. Jeez! Can someone take care of it? You're too late, Star Fox. Andros has ordered us to take you down.
He tipped his hat to the deck.
Andros' enemy is my enemy. Too bad Dan's not here to see you fail. Just what I needed to see. Star Wolf.
This is all very sad. But I missed the star piece. I need to find it. Oh, the sad music is continuing.
Be sad. Didn't you say you thought it was in the 2D section?
I was wrong.
Well. Daddy screamed real good when he died. Can't let you do that, Star Fox. Can't let you do that. Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Yeah, the base is gonna explode, but don't worry, it comes back.
Can't do you like that, Star Fox. Wait.
Just in case, I should sniff around this room. Yeah, there's nothing here.
Can't let you that, Fox Star. What the heck?
Fox, I think I'm having a stroke.
Oh, away at a better ship.
Probably like a hidden panel in like the first room that I missed.
That's how that would play out. I think Wolf is a little too much of a surrogate uncle figure for that to happen. Surrogate uncle who also kind of wants to kill him for money. I've seen a fox in space. I like fox in space.
Oh, it's in here.
You know, that sounds familiar.
Where in here?
It's not in the ceiling, right? That's like a separate room.
Does the ceiling count? I guess I guess it's not like a actual transition. Oh right, is there one like on the far left over here?
Look up!
Yeah, there it is. Okay, that is it, right? Yes.
Take care of the guy behind me, Fox! Jeez, I can't shake this guy! Gee, I've been saved by Fox, how swell! Hi, Ben.
Oh, the door is just open, so you know where to go.
You're finally back. To kick some tail?
Hell yeah.
Not that Red would hear you.
I unmuted him when you said he was back.
Yeah.
Wait, you muted me?
Yeah.
You
because
left the
fucking-
room and left like the door open, and we could hear like the TV or something.
Fuck's sakes. My bad.
I don't want to get you started on Star Fox Command, because I don't want to get me started on Star Fox Command. Starbucks Command.
Starbucks. Star Fox goes to Starbucks. Pays with his Starbucks.
He's not such a screw-up after all! Marine Fox? Use some torpedoes to help you see! Can't be Professor Frankly. He never leaves his office without someone walking him there.
Oh, I'm a Caradano. Oh, wait. Did that fucking ghost get my email?
Do a diary that requires you to possess someone. My name is Fox McCloud. My dad is dead.
Tragic, truly.
Final issue. In a shocking series of events today, local authorities report that Zesty delivered a left hook to the jaw of Gadabout Flavio late this very afternoon. Our investigation has revealed that the cause of this feisty fisticuffs may have been Zesti's anger that a shipment of gourmet ingredients spoiled on the dock because Flavio had held up the dock crew with a marathon 2-day tale of high seas adventure. While Flavio is recovering from temporary memory loss, Zesty has already been approached by a Glitzpit talent scout, Don Goobody.
Body.
I think the kid's got spunk. He'll take the world by storm, said Goobody. Keep your eyes open for big things in Rogueport and elsewhere as events continue to unfold and surprise. Local pride in our humble port town grows stronger than ever, along with the smell.
Purple stench.
The cooking.
I think Red said he was gonna do the mush post game.
Yeah. Is it, dear readers, the final issue? Here at the RDM office have enjoyed every minute of our hard work to bring you the best news and features. We meet again, perhaps sooner than you think. Still waiting.
Guys,
There was only 7 issues, and they're already over.
Why are you closing a newspaper? Did news stop happening?
I guess funding ran out.
With their top of the line journalism?
I was like, I'll just.
Melly says you were only halfway down the scroll bar.
There's a lot of stuff in those things. I don't want to read them all. Okay. Yeah, I'll save those troubles for next part.
For next part.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a next part.
Oh?
We're killing the red guy.
What the fuck, guys?
Well, see, this channel was only made possible by the Rogueport, the committee that did the Rogueport stuff.
Wow, Very, very professional of you, Ben.
There's another book?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hey, it's Bluey.
Oh yeah, you're done now, huh? I scaled Kate Song Tower the other day and rescued the fair Princess Eclair. What an adventure I'm never gonna forget. Nope, it was just too exciting. Oh, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was. The most terrifying beast of all. The Chestnut King himself appeared before me. He was monstrous and drooling. Puddles of toxic goo dripped from his mouth, melting the very ground at our feet. I couldn't stop shaking, but I grinned my teeth and faced the evil beast dead on. I dodged the king's fangs, jumped into his chest, and gave him a hammer whack. My swing split the air and crashed dead center on the Chestnut King's skull. Hope powered me up, bro. I was going toe-to-toe with the king, and I was loving it. This is it, I thought. I can win this. I'll risk it all on my next blow. I gripped my hammer tight and waited for my moment. The tension stunned me. Schwack! The ocean winds raged against the tower windows. With that sound as my call to battle, I advanced with no mercy in my heart. And then...
I don't fucking know.
I beat him. Yeah, I defeated the Chestnut King. An even worse beast came next. The nightmare thing. Yeah, but I beat it too. I rescued Princess Eclair. It was over. It was all over. And then I came back to Rogueport and had a light lunch. And that's better.
He's just like Tolkien. So much detail on the building and the world and the setup, but not the battle scenes are just like, and then they fought.
Yeah, you think there's more to the story than that? Not at all. That's it. That's the whole story of the quest for Princess Eclair. The end. What?
I'm skeptical.
Yo, you were building up Princess Eclair so much and you just skimmed past rescuing her? I'm suspicious. Man, that last battle with Harry, you have no idea. Oh, he's definitely hiding something.
I think Luigi got his comeuppance.
Like, I just love how they just never, like, just tell you what happened at the end. Like, something had to have happened that Luigi's not happy about.
I don't know. Did he find Prince Eclair? Was Princess Eclair, like, really old? Or better yet, was it a child?
Like, it had to be something where Claire wasn't what he thought she
expected.
was. Either that or she rejected him.
He was the second person to show up to save him.
Alright. Guess I could buy some badges.
Wow, really?
I guess. Like...
It looks like you might even be able to afford basically fucking all of them.
But like, who knows how much I'll need to spend on preparing for the pit.
You won't. You have 10 HP.
Okay.
It's not expensive to prepare items for healing that.
I already have a sleepy stub.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to me, Red, how there's basically no stat difference between the Koopa Troopa and the KP Koopa.
Yeah, just a recolor.
Yeah, there is. It's a different color.
That's not a stat box.
I'll sell some repeats.
FP drain was so good, I needed to.
I'm glad you understand.
You know, I think of all badges, red doesn't need quick change.
Yes.
I mean, if you want to get all of those badges filled out.
One of my friends uses him as his profile picture.
Charlatan?
Yeah.
Funny.
So the only thing I need is like probably just to get a bunch of maple syrup so I can combine all those super shrooms with them. But I'll deal with that next time. Yeah, I think that'll be it for this stream.
Like, not ending at like literally midnight? What the fuck?
Nah, like I could do some troubles, but I don't really feel like it right now. The next big thing I'm gonna do is finish up the pit. Not not gonna be entering the 1,000-year door next part. Gonna do the pit, and since we could start 50 floors deep, there'll probably be like time to do those troubles afterwards. And I guess we'll see just how much time there's next time, but unsure if I'll be streaming tomorrow. Just because the way Thursdays go for me, I'd have to start it later, like around 8. And if I'm doing the pit around 8, that might... Maybe. We'll see. Won't Friday, though. But, yeah, so I guess we'll just see you next stream. And, goodbye.
Bye.